Welcome to my tutorial on Latex Applique. This tutorial will show you how to make designs from latex that you can apply to t-shirts and other garments, such as the ones shown here. This is part 2 of 2. So the piece of white latex is now backed by a piece of sticky label. And at this point I can clean the latex. I use a piece of paper towel and benzene. Here. A bit of benzene. And just clean the latex with it. Normally when I do this with latex that is not glued to anything, the latex would expand and warp, but because it's held in place by the backing, it can't expand, so it stays nice and flat. So now the white latex is clean and I can attach stuff to it. In particular, I can attach my design to it. Now what I do for this is I get my glue, which is in this little jar, and my brush, and I just apply the glue all over the piece of white latex in a thin layer. You can't really be very precise with this because you won't get all the places where the design is going to be later on. And actually you can't see the glue a lot once it's dry. It's just a very thin transparent layer on the latex. They can almost not see. You mostly notice it because it changes the surface texture a little, but even that is almost unnoticeable. Now I've applied glue to the piece of white latex, and all that's left is applying glue to my design. So I put this piece aside for a moment, and I get my design, and now I'm applying glue to the black latex on this design. Again, just with my trusty brush. Okay, that looks pretty good. When you're done with gluing, don't forget to clean your brush. This is just rubber cement thinner I'm using to clean the brush. If you don't clean the brush immediately, it'll just dry up and will be unusable. Now we have glue on both sides of the materials. We have it on our design and on our backing. And now I'm going to glue the design very carefully to the backing. I start at one side and I use the roller to smooth it down. Okay, that works. Now we have to remove all the backing paper. First we remove the piece of paper that we used to guide us when gluing this down. That's this. There we go. And now we have to carefully peel off the sticky labels that we used to keep everything in place. So we start at one side here and just carefully peel all of this off. There we go. Try the next piece. Some pieces work better, some pieces don't work as good as this. When removing the border from one of these designs, I usually do this freehand just with a rotary knife. This is our completed design of a wolf on a white background. Now, for applying this to a t-shirt or some other garment, I simply peel it off the white backing and glue it to the garment.